Alright guys, we'll be doing the final season review of Manly Warringah. Let's just get right into it. First up is the Sydney Roosters. They got smashed 46-4. Ruben. Next up, 4 Points Park against Southerland against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. They played alright. Mainly. Next up, it's St. George Illawarra Dragons. They lost 38-12. Another loss. 0-3. Make it 0-4 against the eventual premiers, the Penrith Panthers, as they had lost 46-6 in Brookvale. They got pummeled. Next up on the Central Coast, DC. They finally got a win by DC's bloody field goal. DC is my least favorite player. Next up against the Gold Coast Titans or Mudgee. They won 36-0. That was unexpected. They could have won. Everyone thought they could win, but no one thought they'd win 36-0. Next up, Bankwest Stadium against the West Tigers. They had a pretty poor start, conceding the first try, but they scored 40 unanswered points. Boom! Next up against the Penrith Panthers, let's go. Seagulls did not play bad. Penrith beat them with 28-16. Next up against the New Zealand Warriors, Lotterland, where they won 38-32 thriller. They had a pretty bad first half, being down 20-12, coming to lead 38-20 for the Warriors to score 2 more tries and get themselves within 6. A Jason Saab to save a Kemba Marlowe try. Very good game. Next up in Magic Round, they put up the half century against the Brisbane Broncos. Boo! Next up against the Parramatta Eels, they won 28-6. Boo! Next up against the Newcastle Knights, they played pretty bad, Manly. In the first 20 minutes, they're up 10-0. But the Knights scored 18 unanswered points. Round 13 by round 14. Well, they played at 4 Points Park. First week it was actually called that. They put the half century on the Cowboys. Boo! Next up on the Gold Coast against the Gold Coast Titans. They thriller. It was 24-8 to the Titans. And Manly scored 48 unanswered points to win 56-24. Next up against the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, so they picked up their biggest ever win. Boo! Next up against the Canberra Raiders, they lost 30-16. Yeah, they got upset. Next up at Seabus Super Stadium against the St. George Illawarra Dragons, where they won without Tommy Turbo. And they won 32-18. Boo! Round 19 against the West Tigers, they won 44-24. Pretty sloppy first half. Alright, a good second. Still. Boo! Boo! Next up, against the Cronulla Southerland Sharks, they won 40-22 at Suncorp Stadium. They played pretty bad. I'm going to stop building them now. They're my two least favourite teams. The Storm won 28-18 in a great game. Yeah. Next up, against the Parramatta Eagles on the Sunshine Coast, they won 56-10. Next up, against the Canberra Raiders, a thriller at Suncorp. Put them up 19-12. Chance Nickel Cluxted scored a try and it was 18-19. Rapina had a shot for a 2-point field goal. But it's Jordan Rapina. And he missed. Anyways, next up against the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Manly played horrible. They still won 36-18. They played horrible against the Wooden Spooners. And yeah, Tommy Turbo still got a hat trick. Next up, against the North Queensland Cowboys. They again did not play well, but they got 46 points. Yeah, they got the try of the year with Tom Trbojevic. That was crazy, by the way. The finals are going against the Melbourne Storm. They lost 40-12. They got smashed. Yeah, okay, I actually don't know. Who cares? Next up against the Sydney Roosters, they won 42-6. Wow. Well, that was disappointing for the Roosters. It was good for Manly. Finally, I went to this game against the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and the Rabbitohs spanked them 36-16. Much worse. That's a lot worse than the scoreline looks. But yeah, that's it for the games. News. So, they released Kit Cust. That's basically it. They've released Kid Cust. They've lost Moses Sully. That's all I can remember at the moment. Anyways, they are only getting Ethan Boymore. So, yep, well, that's it for the season previews. We'll do the season previews. We'll start up with the Tigers tomorrow. But that's it for now. So we'll see you guys next time.